Hello best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having the most incredible day. This is the first time that you're watching my channel. My name is Sebastian and I welcome you all with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. So why don't you grab a snack and a drink, hit that subscribe button, best friend, because today we gotta talk about Diddy and his very self-entitled apology video. Now best friend, I was out of my house today. I went to church and then we did some errands. So I didn't sit down and do a YouTube video. I did film a TikTok, which I'll play for you in a second with my initial reaction to it. So let's take a look at the video and my reaction, then we can talk a little bit more about it now that I'm here back at home. So check this out.
I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it, I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. Going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
So best friend, that was Diddy responding to the disturbing and horrible video of him and Cassie. I wanted to take my time and watch it and give you my opinion. I just got out of church, so I was trying to kind of allow, God to speak through me, right? And the one thing I have to say is, the one person he should have been apologizing publicly to was Cassie. The only reason that I believe that he made this video was because he was getting canceled online. His co-workers, people in the industry, people that loved him at one point have all spoken out against this video and in support of Cassie, of course. What I don't understand and cannot wrap my head around is the fact that he does not mention Cassie not one time. I feel like if he was really apologetic, he wouldn't care what society or people in the industry would think or anything. He would just care about what Cassie had to say or had to think. Him saying reliving something terrible is so hard or whatever, he said, try being the victim of it and having to relive this. I feel like the only person he should have said I'm sorry to was Cassie and to God. That's it. And I just feel like this was a very Hollywood apology. I feel like it was a very, let me see what I could save and my reputation. I didn't see it as sincere. I hope that he does find God because he obviously needs God. But I feel like this was and should have been just for Cassie. And that's it. That's what I had to say about it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I feel like once somebody who has done something like this in the past gets caught, they become I seek professional help. I turn to God. I did this, I did that. But the one thing they seem to all forget to do is to ask the victim for forgiveness, to raise awareness to the victim, not to ask forgiveness and try and save a career. Sorry. What do you all think? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that follow. And if you are going through something like this, let me tell you something, girl. Your abuser might never apologize to you, but trust me, they will pay sooner or later, and you will be okay. So, best friend, you know, like I said in the video, I have to say that, you know, I found it to be such a incredibly self-absorbed apology. I just, you know, had he just said, Cassie, I'm sorry, you know, to try and fix whatever image is left and try and have somebody, you know, forgive him, if you will. That is the most saddest part of all, because the one who he should have apologized to is Cassie. I found this apology to be so sad, but you know what, best friend? I also found it to be I did not expect anything more or anything less from him. I have to say that being somebody that has been physically abused by a partner, I have to say that you may never get an apology. You may never get an acknowledgement. You may never get those words that you so desperately need to hear, because you think hearing those words, you will be able to move on. When in reality, I feel like maybe 90% of people never get acknowledged for that. So what we saw right there is the reality of a narcissist. I feel that Cassie is such a strong person because she had to deal with so many people not believing her, calling her, you know, an attention seeker, trying to get a quick payday, like Diddy himself said in his statement. And I just feel like she was so gracious about this whole thing. Unfortunately, there's not gonna be any type of you know, charges or anything as of now. And if I'm being honest, his video was just a very much PR stunt that was, in my opinion, just a very cheap PR stunt. He has children that are still young and impressionable, and this would have been a wonderful opportunity for him to show his two young daughters what a man is capable of doing, but also, if he was really sorry, he could have shown that as well. But what he showed was a disregard and a lack of empathy and respect towards the victims. I will tell you this, best friend, that, you know, I was at church today, and, you know, sometimes I really do feel like God just talks through the, you know, to the priest to me. Like, there's like, you know, you get these messages, and it's so funny because, you know, I do feel that there is evil in this world, absolutely, and there is people who are just horrible, and sometimes those people will never acknowledge their wrongdoings, and you have to, in order to move on, forgive the situation so you could move on. Sometimes the victims are meant to believe that it's their fault, that they deserve it, and that they asked for it. And in order for you to really move on, you have to know your worth. And your dignity and your worth oftentimes gets thrown to the shit from that person, because they want you to feel like nothing. They want you to feel like you don't deserve anything else, and that this is what you deserve. So instead of looking for an apology from that person, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Forgive yourself for allowing this person to make you believe anything else other than you are worthy of a good life. Because we like to blame, and we should have done this, and I should have called, and I should have left, and I should have... Forgive yourself. What happened was not your fault. What happened was the fault of the person who laid their hands and used their words and manipulation on you, period. So I really do feel like with Cassie, she is healing in her way. She seems so happy. It's so sad that she had to go back there. I really thought that there was any type of hope, at least just to be a good image of a good father, but he failed to do that with this video. And that's just what I think about it. You know, I don't have any time or any sympathy for somebody who is not eligible and able to find it in their heart, their human heart, to really think about somebody else and be selfless instead of constantly being a selfish, manipulative person. I was gonna say asshole, but I didn't want to say the word, but asshole. What do you guys think of this apology? Let me know in the comments below. Like I said, most people never receive an apology, and that's just the reality of it. So, you know, it's unfortunate, it's disgusting, it's selfish, it's manipulative, and it's a narcissistic video. That's what I think about it. Sorry. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. If you are going through something like this, or if you've gone through something like this, or if you know somebody who's going through something like this, remember what I always tell you, please. Remember that you are worthy of a good life, that you are worthy of being happy, that people may want to knock you down, people may not want to believe you, people may, try and make you feel guilty or manipulate you in any way, but stand strong with how you feel. Stand strong with the words of, I'm worthy of a good life. I'm worthy of respect. I'm worthy of being treated like a human being. My body is not for anybody to lay their hands on them. Nobody should cross your boundaries. You have to remember that, best friend. And if you can't be strong right now, I'll be strong for you, and I'll send you all the strength possible, because you got this. You understand me? Yes, you bitch. I'm looking at you, okay? I love you, and you got this. You are a strong motherfucking bitch. You are that freaking bitch. You hear me? You hear me? So you better stand the fuck up. Remember who the fuck you are, all right? Find that strength you have inside of you, and never doubt for a second that you are worthy of a good life, and nobody ever should ever lay their hands on you. Please call somebody, seek help. I know it's hard, and I know it's like the hardest thing to get out of, but you got this. I believe in you, and I love you. All right. I love you all. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.